98% of Antarctica is covered by ice.
It holds 70% of the world's fresh water.
If it was all gone, we will be swimming.
Day by day, layers of ice transform into water.
Global warming lies at the center of many reasons that result in the changes that we experience here in Sri Lanka and in every other part on planet Earth. Scientists, explorers and environmental activists take great and dangerous steps to ensure that the balance in the ecosystem prevails. Tonight, we bring you a report about an individual who is about to embark on an extraordinary mission next month. News First, Zulfiq Farsan reports.
Hasita Supun, a product of Ananda College, Colombo, is gearing up for the expedition of his lifetime. Go south, as far south as it's possible to travel. Journey to the very end of the earth, and you will find yourself in a place that is frozen in time. To a place that is never known more, belongs to no nation, that is home to no tribe or clan or indigenous race. This is Antarctica, the loneliest, coldest, driest place on earth. And yet even here, we have left our mark. The ocean surrounding the Antarctic is home to different underwater species, ranging from the Antarctic silverfish to giant whales. Many who challenge themselves have made the most difficult and treacherous journey to the Antarctic to study ways of preventing the ice from melting. An expedition to the Antarctic, named the International Antarctic Expedition, led by Sir Robert Swan, with 30 youth ambassadors from around the world, will leave for the South Pole later this month. Among those 30 youth ambassadors will be a Sri Lankan student. Hasita Supun was selected for the expedition after a series of interviews and will become the second Sri Lankan to go to the southernmost point on planet Earth. Apart from being a freelance journalist, Hasita Supun is also an environmental activist for several organizations battling to keep the earth alive. I caught up with Hasita to find out more. Every day, the earth faces a lot of threats of sustaining itself and preserving itself. But there are those who take up the challenge to ensure that earth is preserved and sustained. There are those who take this rare opportunity, and I caught up with one such person who is going to make this rare voyage to the southernmost point on earth. So Hasita, tell me what prompted you to make this trip?
Each year, 100 cubic kilometers of ice is melting down in Antarctica. Half of the ice of Arctic is gone. Sea level is rising up, and we are facing global issues. There will be 30 youth ambassadors from the world to participate in this great expedition led by Sir Robert Swan, the first person to walk both poles. Organization is focusing on sustainable leadership, and there will be 30 youth ambassadors from the world, and I'm representing Sri Lanka as the Sri Lankan Youth Ambassador. So this will make me a platform to fight for a greener world.
The principal of Ananda College also had this to say.
He represents Sri Lanka as a Sri Lankan Youth Ambassador. No one can easily get this chance. I think Hasita Supun is going to win this time Antarctic area, and he will come back as a brave child, brave Anandian to our motherland.
Hasita, who has been close to the environment since his childhood, lives with his family out of the city limits of bustling Colombo. Hasita Supun, like many others across the planet, still young at heart, challenges himself to bring about a positive change in the environment so that we can live a better life in harmony with Mother Nature. Zulfiq Farzan, News First, Colombo.
Pakistan beat Sri Lanka 3-2 in the Davis Cup Asia Oceania Group 2 matches today.
Sri Lanka had to win the two doubles events in order to win the tournament, which is played at the Sri Lanka Tennis Association courts over the past 3 days. However, Sri Lanka was able to win only one doubles event. Harshana Gudamanna clinched victory over Akil Khan in the first singles event of the day. Gudamanna beat Khan 3-0. The second match was a close battle between Aisam Qureshi of Pakistan and Dinesh Kantan Thangaraja of Sri Lanka. Aisam Qureshi beat Dinesh Kantan Thangaraja 3-1.
Sri Lanka women's cricket team lost to West Indies by 209 runs in their group stage encounter of the Women's Cricket World Cup. The Windies, who took the first lead at the wicket, posted a massive 368 for the loss of 8. Sri Lanka fell short of the target as West Indies women restricted the Lankans for 159 in 40 overs. Well, up next is a look at the bitter truth.
Full-time member of the Sri Lanka Cricket Selection Committee, Hashan Tilakaratne joined the administration at Sri Lanka Cricket in July 2008. He was named manager of the Sri Lanka cricket team for the tournament against India after the appointment. The then Minister of Sports Gamini Lokuge condemned the decision of Sri Lanka cricket on the appointment, saying that if Tilakaratne was to take up position, he had to resign from all political positions. Tilakaratne, who criticized the administration of Sri Lanka cricket, made a public statement that he would reveal the names of players involved in match fixing.
Although he spoke about match fixing, he did not answer the phone. When contacted, his wife was the one who answered the phone. Then the CID was asked to take statements from him.
This is a lie. I went to the CID twice. 2 statements were recorded at the CID.
Hashan said new things every day. If this election was wrong, why can't he tell me? All of these people appear on TV and become heroes just to make a name for themselves and make way for their political journey.
If I have written a letter to him, I challenge him to show it now and reveal it to the media.
However, when Tilakaratne was appointed as a member of the Cricket Selection Committee, he said that the sport should not mix up with politics.
We want to take cricket forward in the country. If we can lend our support to this cause, I consider it my duty and obligation. Yes, I clearly believe that they will support me and give me their blessings.
He criticized Sri Lanka cricket from outside. Now he can rectify these. He can intervene with the current television deal and correct any wrongdoings. He can intervene if there are any players selected biasly. We believe that he will work accordingly to take cricket forward.
Meanwhile, the president of the Sri Lanka Cricket Selection Committee, Sana Jayasuriya, says that Tilakaratne will have the responsibility to work towards the betterment of the sport. Tilakaratne noted that he will work towards the betterment of the sport even if there are conflicting political opinions.
Politics අපිට වැඩක් නැහැ. හෂාන් කියන්නේ ඇත්තටම බෝඩ් එකට අපි හිතනවා අපේ ටීම් එකට වැඩක් කරයි කියලා.
තුමා මං හිතන්නේ දේශපාලන සම්බන්ධය වුණාට ක්‍රිකට් වෙනුවෙන් සේවය කරයි කියලා බලාපොරොත්තුවක් තියෙනවා.
හෂාන් තිලකරත්න සනජ්ජය සුරිය කියන්නේ ශ්‍රී ලංකා කණ්ඩායමෙන් ගොඩක් සෙල්ලම් කරපු කට්ටිය. ඒ හින්දා ඒ කට්ටියට ගොඩක් ක්‍රිකට් පාඨ තුළ තේරීම් ගන්න ගැනීමේ ලොකු හැකියාවක් තියෙනවා කියලා අපි හිතනවා.
Will Sana Jayasuriya and Hashan Tilakaratne make a revolutionary change in working towards the betterment of cricket as the cricket fans expect? Or will they be trumpets of politicians? Sports First will keep a close watch.
Telecasting rights for the India-Sri Lanka cricket series granted to Nimbus International Private Limited. MP Arjuna Ranatunga complains that a large-scale irregularity and financial embezzlement in the signing of the Nimbus agreement took place. The Minister of Sports appoints a committee to investigate the agreement. The recommendations and findings of the committee. When will Sri Lanka cricket act on these findings and recommendations?
Well, that's all we have from tonight's edition of Weekend Primetime News. I'm Arundhati Mudannaikar. Thank you very much for joining us. Good night.
Hotline 0114-896-896. www.newsfirst.lk. Feedback at newsfirst.lk.